Westminster Pier for our journey down to Tower Bridge, and for some of you we go further down to Greenwich. Now as we go through the first bridge we need to make a stop to pick up some more passengers at Embankment Pier and then at Festival Pier, and then we'll make our way downstream. Now as we leave the pier we must tell you the boat you're travelling on is fully equipped with the up-to-date modern life-saving equipment. This comes in the form of life rings, life rafts and life jackets. Now if you need to use the toilets they are downstairs at the back of the boat, and if you are downstairs we have an open top deck. There's also a licensed bar if anyone would like a drink. The bar is open throughout the journey as we go downstream. Now, just out of interest, ladies and gentlemen, could you put your hand up if you hate us? But as the crew of the boat, I'll try my best to point out some buildings of interest for you, to try and make the journey a little bit more enjoyable. And make the wheel stands at 450 feet tall. There's 32 pods or carriages. There's 25 people in every pod. You have to get on and get off as the wheel is moving, and at the very top of the wheel on a clear day you can see about 35 miles over London. It's now carried over 65 million people, and the company that owns it, they are called Merlin Entertainment. On our left hand side there's a very beautiful building here, Whitehall Court. This is home to the 5-star Royal Horse Guards Hotel and part of the Liberal Club. Say one of the fine old buildings by the River Thames. The first bridge that we go underneath, this is called Charing Cross Railway Bridge. Either side of the railway bridge you'll see there's a footbridge. These bridges are the Golden Jubilee walkways, and they were built to celebrate the Queen's 50th year on the throne in the year 2002. If you see anybody on the bridge, give them a little wave. Most people like to wave. Some people are quite miserable and they don't wave. But just keep them happy, give them a little wave. So we're going to make a quick stop.
We'll go near it later.
That's what you call it, that?
The Shard.
Shard?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
S-H-A-R-D.
Shard, okay. That is the St. Paul's. We go near there later.
Yeah, we'll go past it later.
Yeah. This water. Thames.
The Thames River.
Thames.
Thames.
River Thames. Yeah.
What? Justin works there?
Stream to Greenwich. It's given to us by an Egyptian government in thanks over defeating Napoleon and the French fleets at the Battle of the River Nile. The needles, they are made in pairs, and the twin in Central Park in New York City in America. Also, on our left-hand side, ladies and gentlemen, we have very nice and very, very expensive. Now, to stay there, side suite, they will charge you £1,300 per night, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
So it is very, very expensive in the Savoy. This is known as the Ladies' Bridge, built by ladies during the Second World War. Whilst the men were at war fighting, the girls at home done the construction, and the bridge here was one of them. And I'm sure we must agree, gentlemen, the ladies of London made an excellent job. So well done the girls, well done. On the left-hand side, the building was Dukes and the Earls of Somerset. For many years, the building stored a birth, death and marriage certificate. taken over by the Coulthard Art Gallery and King's. Inside the building are 3 separate halls. The main one is the Olivier, named after Laurence Olivier, the founder of the building. The building is voted every single year to be the ugliest building in London. And I think we can agree and say that is a very ugly building. It looks more like a car park from the outside. Here to our left-hand side, that is the Wellington. It used to be part of the New Zealand Navy. Today, a floating livery hall, a drinking club for retired sea captains. You must have been the captain of a ship at sea for more than 25 years to be a member of their floating drinking club.
Oh.
45 minutes we will have high tide, and the tide will rise up to the Lion's Mouth.
Oh.
The water goes right up to the Lion's Mouth at high tide at 4 o'clock this afternoon. On the right hand side of the roof with a tower. This is called Stanford Wharf. It used to be a cold storage meat warehouse, converted into riverside apartments. Now, the glass roof at the top of the building, can you see it? That is a restaurant. It's the Oxo Tower restaurant, owned by Harvey Nichols, one of the top 10 restaurants in London. If you can see the windows up in the tower, they spell Oxo, where they made the gravy, the famous stock cube.
Oh.
On the left-hand side of the boat, we've got a red building, a clergyman in London. The building with the green sloping roof, the old